Welcome to the Mortgage Czar. I'm Roger Slalian. Let's get to current economic events in the current news. For the U.S. economy, hints of a bottom. It's true, there's further to fall. Second quarter GDP will sink again, but the sharp drop in inventories sets the stage for a comeback before too long. Still, recovery is likely to be slow. We will see continued growth only in a few sectors. Rail equipment and a strong demand from Saudi Arabia and China, pharmaceuticals added by swine flu fears, plus jewelry and coins and artwork sought by buyers seeking investments as hedges against inflation. Foreign investment sure to decline, plummeting 30 to 50% in 2009 worldwide. Following an estimated 21% drop last year, the U.S., which gets more foreign money than anywhere else, will lose the most, especially in financial services. Expect a world downturn to last many, many more months until at least the end of the fourth quarter of 2009. When the trend does turn up, it will be weak. It'll take a while to gin up much interest in buying toxic mortgage assets. For now, most private wealth is watching and waiting to see how Uncle Sam structures partnerships it hopes will get the securitized loans off bank balance sheets. But by late summer, private equity will start pouring in. Some of those that already have plunged in, W.L. Ross and Company, the Blackstone Group, PIMCO, etc., made a killing in the 80s the fire sale of saving and loan assets and expect to do so again. When the smoke clears over the battlefield that is the U.S. auto industry, will it matter that Uncle Sam controls GM and Chrysler? You bet it will. Whether majority owned by the U.S. Treasury, as GM is likely to be, or controlled by the United Auto Workers, heavily influenced by the government, where Chrysler seems to be headed, corporate policy won't be dictated by pure business considerations. Overseeing day-to-day operations? No. That'll be left to the business professionals. But the White House can't help but nudge policies familiar currents. In other words, they won't be able to keep their nose out of it, and that's not going to be a good thing. I had a friend of mine this weekend rented a PT Cruiser. Said it was a hunk of junk. Yet Mercedes, Toyota, BMW, and many other foreign car manufacturers are able to manufacture cars in the United States and make a profit. The UAW has killed the U.S. auto industry. It's a shame when we pay someone with an 11th grade education $60 an hour to turn a bolt. There is something seriously wrong here. Have they no shame? Why such a panic over the swine flu? It's impossible to tell which direction it will take. It could simply fizzle out as a different swine flu virus did in the 1970s. Do you remember that? I do, and it turned out to be nothing but a big joke. You have more chance of backing out of your driveway and getting run over by a Mack truck than you have a chance of catching the swine flu. Definition: slow news week equals epidemic. Currently, attorney generals across the U.S. are hammering at the hot issues mortgage fraud in Florida and Arizona, especially, but also in other states. Attorney generals are securing a series of indictments, a crackdown on automated telephone telemarketing, violating state and federal bans, improper marketing of off-label uses of RX drugs, including the painkiller OxyContin, including a crackdown on automated telephone marketing, violating state and federal bans. improper marketing of off-label uses. They're also cracking down on improper marketing of off-label uses of RX drugs, such as Oxycontin, which people are getting from, including the painkiller Oxycontin, which people are getting over the internet from Canada. We have drug addicts buying Oxycontin from Canada, yet we pour billions of dollars continuing the criminalization of marijuana, a harmless substance. While I don't smoke pot, legalize it, tax it, package it, sell it, there's a high demand for it, economic problems over. You want to go after the Oxycontin, a much more dangerous drug, go after that. That's much easier to stop. You're not going to stop the high demand for marijuana. We never have been able to stop the high demand for marijuana. Let's package it, legalize it, tax it, make money on it. Economy problems over with. Why do you think so many people smoke cigarettes? How many people do you think are going to be smoking marijuana? Lastly, the war. I thought Obama was getting us out, yet now he's adding 45,000 troops this year to Iraq and Afghanistan? Solution. Let Iraq and Iran fight it out over the oil fields. Winner take all. We pull out immediately. Israel can sell arms to both sides, remaining neutral. And in the end, the safe, ultimate winner. This is Roger Stollian, the Mortgage Czar, signing off from MetAmerica.com. I'd appreciate your views on any of the subjects I discussed above. Go to www.metamerica.com. Thank you.